RGC stock has continued to print high highs, as you can see, up 44.23%, trading at $750. In the last video, our projection stopped at 717.74. It has since taken that out. So we are going ahead with more projections. We have 816.56, 874.56, 933.84. So yeah, and less high highs. So we have taken some data here, some 4 hour data from here on Trading View using some of the indicators, some of the data from the data from some of the indicators we're using, and then we were able to deduce some analysis here from thanks to Claude. We have here, let's see now, price pressure momentum, which measures the angle of attack of the various moving averages. All of them very bullish. All of them, well, for the 10 period moving average is extremely bullish. For the 21 period moving average is very bullish. All the other ones are bullish. Positive first and second derivatives across all time frames indicate acceleration upward momentum, though the stock is heavily extended above all moving averages. Key observations: it is trading at premiums to all of its moving averages. 368% premium to its 200 period moving average. Um, for the current extrapolation of its prices, of the 3, 10, and 21 period moving averages, we have there's a suggestion that there is a mean reversion there. Suggests potential mean reversion targets. And then in terms of probabilities, we have 70% probability of a continued pullback towards 66 and $680. 30% probability of immediate resumption of uptrend towards 770. It has actually done that. Okay, hasn't done that yet. Hasn't done that. Okay, well, okay. We have that intraday of 824. So something that can happen, and not that far off from the 770. High probability 85% that any dip to 650 and 680 range would find buyers, and then trade setup. Okay, so pullback entry on on momentum stock. So entry levels, if it pulls back towards 660 and 680, that's one. That's the primary one. That's the first entry level. You know, it has some potential there. Secondary entry point 550 570 range. But there's also a good chance that we may see lower prices, even though again the extrapolation here is indicating that it could even come all the way towards 491. So yeah, it could be anything. So this is not a recommendation, even though it says recommendation, but don't just be really careful. Then stop loss will be around 520. So that is actually above this extrapolation. So yeah, so that is if you get in at this sort of level. Yeah. So targets will be, if you get in, then targets will be 770, prior resistance, gap fill. I think the prior resistance is actually 824, but we have it here as well. We have something here. Session high, okay, yeah, 829, yes, 829, yes, session high. And then thought target will be 900 plus measured move, measured move at extension. And then risk management, 1 to 2% of portfolio max, and consider scaling if pullback extends. And then trail stops aggressively once a T1 is reached. So rationale: the extreme price pressure momentum reading suggests the trend remains intact despite the pullback. The stock is extremely consolidating. The stock is likely consolidating gains before the next leg higher. making dips attractive entry opportunities for momentum traders. Yeah, so that's what's going on this 4 hour chart. I think what do we have? Do we have projections? Do we have? Yeah, no, we don't have any. We have a down projection of 68432. Let's look at the, and then we have the extrapolations to lower prices, towards lower prices. I think the daily chart has something totally different. The daily chart is extrapolating higher prices. It's not looking back. And then you can see that downward projection of 129.1, 126.19 been emphasizing this downward projection since April the 8th, and hasn't happened yet. Yeah, so even with trading with you would think that by now these sort of downward projections should be negated, but the algos are still insisting on that. Let's see whether we have anything on the 3 hour chart. On the 3 hour chart, we have some 752. Okay, no, we have 752 downward projection, slightly upwards, slightly above where it is currently trading at right now, and then lower prices are expected to print. So I think not a lot of shares have crossed the tape. Last time we checked, it was 49,000. Not everybody's willing to buy this. Not everybody's willing to buy this. Let me show you. You can see how thin the market is. The volatility. You can see the liquidity. You can see that people are just buying one, and it's also because, amongst other things as well, risk management. You can see 1 to 2% of portfolio max. So very dicey, very very dicey. You don't even know. You don't. Very dicey, very very dicey. I can imagine that's why people are just doing that. So 46,370 shares only. Yeah. So see what you make of RGC, and thank you very much for watching this video.